Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you this morning for the best movies of 2019 video that I said I was going to do. So I'm going to discuss from 20 to 1 what I'm going to be talking about with each movie and let you know my thoughts on what I thought of these movies. So let's dive into this video. Now, this is the last end of the year video, so it's unfortunate that it is, because I was enjoying making these end of the year videos for you guys, but it's got to come to an end sometime. And 2020 is just a few days away, so which hopefully 2020 is a good year. But enough talking about that. Let's dive into this video. At number 20, we have The Upside. Now, I know most of you are going to say, why did you make this the best movie? I made it because it had Bryan Cranston in the movie, who played as a paraplegic, and Kevin Hart was his caretaker in the movie, or he got a job from him taking care of him and doing all the stuff for him, and he does pay well in the movie. And yeah, this movie basically focused on these two characters, Kevin Hart and Bryan Cranston, who were having a connection and like becoming really good friends in the movie. Then they had a little falling out towards near the end of the movie. Then they reconnected again towards the end, and it had a good ending. And I really did enjoy the chemistry between these two in the movie. That was really good. And I really loved this movie. In my opinion, I really liked it. And at number 20, we have The Upside. At number 19, we have Dumbo. Dumbo, it's been a while since I've seen this movie, but I really enjoyed it. The real life, they did a really good job on this movie. The script was pretty well written. The flow of the movie was flowing very well. And I can't remember, Danny DeVito, I think, is in this movie. If I'm saying it right, his last name. But he did a good job of playing as his character in the movie, as the circus guy or whatever. I can't remember. He's like the manager of, runs the whole circus or whatever. And Dumbo's was just the flying elephant that performed for everyone. And yeah, they did a good job on this movie. And at number 19, we have Dumbo. Number 18, we have How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. This was a pretty good movie. Um, yeah, it's an animation film, and but it is the last film for the How to Train Your Dragon movies. And they made side movies afterwards during the year of 2019, and I guess they did all right with it. I'm not sure, but pretty much this movie did really good. Uh, I forgot what the main character's name was, but I enjoyed this movie a lot. Uh, it has been a while since I've seen it. It's been since February, so it's a little while ago, but I remember that I enjoyed it, and I had a good time watching it. And at number 18, we have How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. At number 17, we have Glass. Now, I know you're going to say, oh, this movie isn't that good. I'm going to say that it is good, in my opinion, because they go into detail. It is a movie you got to watch a few times to understand what's going on. It's a psychological movie, but it does a good job. How these characters and the hero Bruce Willis gets set up to help them, and then they have to face off against this organization that's pretty much saying that there's no superhumans or whatever, or superheroes or anything, that they're just people with mental problems. But Sarah Paulson in the movie did a good job as her character, and I really did enjoy this movie. If you guys haven't seen this movie, you know that Bruce Willis goes out like a bitch in this movie, and I really didn't like that. That's what happened, but it was really horrible the way he went out. It wasn't horrible, it just didn't really do well. But at number 17, we have Glass. At number 16, we have It Chapter 2. It Chapter 2 was actually not too bad. I gave it an 8 out of 10 because I wasn't sure of what to think of it. Because the movie did drag on a little bit, and they prolonged it for certain scenes. But at the end of the day, I think it was pretty good. It was pretty long. It was longer than the first one, for sure, that they made back in 2017. The remake first one. Not the very old It movies. Those weren't that great. But for the most part, I enjoyed it. Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise did really good. And he did a really good job playing as him. And he had more scenes to really terrorize the older Losers Club members in the movie, and it was pretty good for the most part. I do like how it ends mostly. It ends pretty decently. It doesn't set up for another movie. It's just gonna end here mostly, which is the final movie for the It series. And at number 16, we have It Chapter 2. Number 15, we have Crawl. This was like a hurricane kind of movie. And they pretty much have to survive against the alligators that are trying to kill them. And it's a pretty well received movie. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. They were just trying to make it out of the house that her dad was in, and he was stuck underground and he broke his ankle, I think, and they pretty much have to, like I said, survive against the alligators. And at number 15, we have Crawl. Number 14, we have Happy Death Day to You. Now, yeah, I like it because there's comedy in it, and it's a pretty good sequel to the Happy Death Day series that they've been starting to make back in 2017. First one I really liked. The second one, well, it ain't bad. There's some scenes in it that I wasn't sure about liking, but at the end of the day, Happy Death Day to You did pretty good. At number 14, we have Happy Death Day. At number 13, we have Ready or Not. This is pretty much a movie where these two are getting married, and then they play this hide and go seek thing, but instead of the rules applying to the regular hide and go seek, they pretty much, this chick has to survive against the family if she wants to be a part of the family, she's got to survive against them trying to kill her or whatever. And it's pretty sick. And the way they go out was just really sick and kind of funny too at the end of the movie. But I'm not going to spoil what happens if you guys haven't seen it. But at number 13, we have Ready or Not. I really did enjoy that movie a lot. It is worth the purchase. At number 12, we have John Wick 3 Parabellum. This was pretty good. Keanu Reeves comes in again for another striking blow to this franchise that he's started in 2015 or 2014. Can't remember what year, but yeah, this movie was pretty good. It took them 2 years to make this movie, so I think they did a good job. The action scenes in this movie are great. Keanu Reeves pulls it off very well in the action scenes, and yeah, I really enjoyed this movie a lot. And at number 12, we have John Wick 3 Parabellum. At number 11, we have Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Now, this was a really good movie. I probably will have to watch it again because I really do want to watch it again. But yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt did a great job, and their chemistry in this movie was great. And it pretty much tells the lifestyle of these made-up characters. The only real character was Sharon Tate in this movie, and they didn't really explain what happened to her at the end of the movie, because you know what happens with Sharon Tate, where she gets stabbed to death by Charles Manson's followers, and it's pretty horrible, pretty gruesome story, which really did happen, and that was pretty sick. But I really did enjoy the end of the film where if you see one scene in the movie, I know this movie's already been out for a few weeks on DVD, but I really did enjoy this movie a lot. And at number 11, we have Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I will have to return to you for part 2 of the best movies of 2019 video, but comment below and let me know what you guys thought of the first part for the best movies of 2019 video. And if you like this video, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. Like I said, I will return to you for part 2 of the best movies of 2019 video. So definitely stay tuned for it. I hope you enjoyed this first part, and I'll see you in the next part.